Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation and Kentucky voters, I am the only gubernatorial governor candidate running for governor in the Republican primary who has made Senator Mitch McConnell an issue. And the reason why is Senator Mitch McConnell controls the state Republican Party and controls every single one running for governor except yours truly. If you notice, none of these candidates ever say a negative word about Mitch McConnell or a positive word about Donald Trump. I thought I would like to walk you through a little bit of facts chronologically about Senator Mitch McConnell, who my good friend, the great late Larry Forgy, took under his wing as he traveled through the state of Kentucky during Ronald Reagan's 1980 election to try to promote good old Senator Mitch McConnell. Then he did it again in 1984 and got him elected. The bottom line is that Senator Mitch McConnell was born in 1942, which makes him 80 years old. Want some more facts? He's served from 1985 to now. That is amazing. Amazing. Let's do the math. 85 to 15 is 15 years, 23, 38 years as a United States Senator. But it's more than that. He was a career politician. He was a Jefferson County judge executive. He was politics. He worked for politicians. This guy has never done anything but be a politician. He is a career politician. A Cincinnatus, he is not. He is also currently the worst polled Republican amongst Republicans in the state and in the country. 30% of Republicans, only 30% of Republicans like this guy. It's pretty incredible. Then, just remember what this guy did. The only saving grace, the only thing McConnell's done that I can say, that was a good thing, is he held up some Supreme Court appointments for Obama and helped us get some Supreme Court appointments. But you know what? He blamed Trump for January 6th, and he thought he was stomping on Trump's grave on January 6th. Boy, did he miscalculate. He worked against the Trump candidates in 2022 with his PAC. We've covered that already, some of the things he did. He, not Trump, is the reason why we lost some of these U.S. Senate seats. Then, his Ukraine is the #1 issue for Republicans. Think about that, folks. Ukraine, he says, is the #1 issue. And by the way, if you are somebody struggling still from the Mayfield tornadoes, Western Kentucky tornadoes, or the floods in Eastern Kentucky, what is the Senate minority leader done to help you? The infrastructure bill that he worked out with Joe Biden came to the bridge. I mean, this guy brings the liberal Joe Biden to Kentucky, stands on a stage with him. Unbelievable. The omnibus bill, tax. What did Rand Paul say about both of those bills? Rand Paul wasn't standing there with Joe Biden, was he? Then we have the Safe Communities Act grants, red flag rules for Kentucky that he also worked with Biden on. That bill has gotten him censored by over 20 counties in the state of Kentucky. I ask you, name a United States senator that's serving from either party in the Senate that's been censored by one county, much less 20 of his own counties. I stand with all of them. Then we have Pfizer, who gave us the vax, donating $1 million to the building fund of the Kentucky Republican Party. That is outrageous. Not one word spoken by the establishment Republicans. Then we have his connections to China, led by his relationship with Elaine Chao. His father-in-law, direct business with the Chinese Communist Party. Elaine Chao. I mean, this is outrageous what's going on. I mean, he is truly. Now, I'm going to say something else simply because I admit it, I want to embarrass him. Do you all realize that from day one, way back, everybody said, and it was like common knowledge, that he was gay? He would date women like the federal judge Karen Caldwell as a front, marries Elaine Chao as a front, political ambition. And by the way, the latest out of Washington, D.C. is that Mitch McConnell's involved with his Washington, D.C. driver. Okay? I'll say it. I'll say it. Now, here are some of the nicknames that he's had. By the way, one of the reasons why Bevin almost beat him in a primary. Bevin would beat him in a primary now. By the way, remember, some people say, oh, Eric, you can't say this. Yes, I can say it. Folks, if you elect me governor of Kentucky, I will consider, once I get the state straightened out in a couple years, I will consider running against him as a sitting governor of Kentucky, or use the power of the Kentucky governor's office to run somebody against him to defeat Mitch McConnell. So when you vote for governor, you're not only voting for Eric Deters, you're voting for the end of Mitch McConnell in the state of Kentucky and this country. Now, some fun. Nicknames. Now, by the way, McGrath, come on. I would vote for McConnell again over McGrath, but not when we beat him in a Republican primary. Some of his nicknames: Where's Mitch, Moscow Mitch, Cocaine Mitch, Grim Reaper, Darth Vader, Rich Mitch, Nuclear Mitch, Midnight Mitch, Ditch Mitch, Old Crow, Old Turtle. Have I missed anything? Not endearing nicknames. Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, Mitch McConnell is an issue in the Republican governor's race.